Good morning, everyone. It is a thrifty Thursday. But first, I have to do a chore. And you are going to go along with me to the thrift store. All right, so I have a new game plan and I want to share it with all of you. And then we're going to go to the thrift store. So from now on, I have a list. I have a list of things that I would like to have at the thrift store. I want to see if I can find myself a bathrobe. Now, I know that sounds really unusual, but I've always wanted a bathrobe, and that is something that I could put on right after I get a shower. And we're going to see if I can find that, and flannel sheets. Now, I need a flannel sheet that's with their scrap material because we're making our own paper towels. Now, my husband does like paper towels only for the wood stove, but we're going to eliminate the spending of the paper towels for everyday use. And I want to look for some finance books because I'm having so much fun and just all of this learning about saving pennies, saving quarters, and just living a real tightwad frugal life. All right, so let's go to the new strategy for life is bring something in, take something out. So I went through some of my things and I have a couple books that I am not going to read. They're not interesting to me. I'm going to donate them back to the thrift store. So I'm taking something in and taking something out. That will keep my house less cluttered because we are doing a lot of work. All right, so I'll meet you at the thrift store. Let's go. Okay, so here's the deal. Being a tightwad, being very thrifty, doesn't mean that your life has to live in misery. You know, and I enjoy going to the thrift store. I don't even get to go every week anymore, but it's so much fun going there and picking up a few items that bring happiness into my life. So it's not about this drudgery life where you're just so horrible every morning that you just, dread life and you dread it all. It's about moderation. So if I give something to the thrift store and I receive something, I am really helping them because they are nonprofit and they help people all over the world, and of course here in the United States. And I'm really having fun. I'm enjoying it. I get one day a week either there or the Dollar Tree. Now the Dollar Tree is 99.9% stuff that I can use and need. So the thrift store is my only guilty pleasure. Seriously, it's my only guilty pleasure because I don't go shopping any other way. We're not buying clothing. I'm not buying anything new. And so I get to have some fun. I could give you all a hug. Here, this hug. I just hugged all of you. Thank you so much for the views. It is absolutely amazing. So much has happened to me in my life, and I cannot wait to share that with all of you. When I turned 55, something just snapped in my brain, and it was a good thing. And when I turned 55, everything changed. Everything changed for me. I can't explain it. And I just am so thankful. So hugs and kisses, and thank you all for watching my videos. You have really been blessing me because I took a leap of faith and not having my second businesses and not doing any of that anymore. And I took a leap of faith and I put all of my heart and soul into my YouTube. And you guys are making my dreams come true. All right, so let me show you what I got. I spent a little over $7 and I only got what was on my list. So there is a total change in my spending habits. I can enjoy all of the things at the thrift store, but I don't have to take them all home. For $4, I got this material, and I'm going to be using this to make homemade paper towels. So I got this. Woohoo! So I got this for $4. It's really cold out here. And it was half off, so I only paid $2 for it. The green tags were half off. So for $2, I got this material. I got this book. This is a really great money-saving book. It also comes with the More for Less cookbook, which I have. So this was $1.50. You wouldn't believe it, but this is a book that was on my list of wanting to read it at the library. So for $1.50, I got this one, but I just love the library because you can get any book you want for free. But I thought this would be a good one for me to have as a resource, and for $1.50, I took it home. Brand new. Doesn't look like somebody even read it. And then new for Homestead Tessie's channel is the Dave Ramsey, and this is the total makeover for $2. So I got this. That's all I bought this week at the thrift store. So you know what? It's gonna be very simple, budget-minded things that I find. I couldn't find a robe. Well, let me change that. They had lots of women's robes, but they wanted $8 and they were used, like really used. So I'm not buying a robe for $8. I'll just keep watching, see if I can find one for a quarter someday on their discount shelf. So this is what I got. That's it. Only things that I can really use. All right, so I'm gonna cut this outside here so it's better lighting. And I'm gonna see how many I can make with this. It's flannel, so it's perfect for making, to replace paper towels. All right, I have all these paper towels. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the house. These will work perfect, and I'll wash them and use them over and over again. And then let's go into the house. It's so cold out here, and I'll show you something that's maybe some interest to some of you. All right. It's such a rainy, dark day. Let's add a little light. So this is really neat. I love it because it's powered by USB. It's not electric. All right, so let's get one of these out. Oh, they're so nice. Let's see what they feel like when they're wet. So these are great. They feel like a paper towel, but I can reuse them over and over again. Perfect material. I love it. So they are great. I'm gonna go ahead and put them away and finish cleaning up the kitchen. All right, the kitchen's all cleaned up. So let's go sit in my little reading nook, and I want to show you these books because I have so many people ask me, what's inspiring me? They want to know. So let's go ahead and let's look at this. All right, so this is my little reading area. Every evening I like to do a lot of reading. So a lot of you have been asking me about the books, and I thought I'll put this in this video. I'll probably share this in other videos too, but I wanted to show you what books are really inspiring me. Now, I have a notebook here where I'm writing down notes, and I have a highlighter. So we were married back in '87, and in 1987 I would go to the library, and I also went to a very plain Amish bookstore. But the library is really what inspired me, and these are the books that inspired me, and I have these books. So Saving Money with the Tightwad Twins. Saving Money with the Tightwad Twins was one of them. They're back from the 80s and the 90s, but they are so much fun to read. Moms Saving Money. This is the Shoestring Sisters, I call them. And then we have the Miserly Meals. This is another one that really is inspiring. So these are books from the 80s, and these are books that I have been reading and doing a lot of research on. So here's the deal. I'll share with you guys a little bit today. Back in 1980, in the 80s, I was really into extreme amounts of saving money. So we lived in a very extreme budget friendly home. We lived a way that a lot of people didn't around us. And so our family and friends didn't live the way we did. I am back into that. So back then, when we were really into saving money, I had small children at home, and I thought life would be better with having money. I really did. And so to me, all the money saving things that I was doing, I did it because I had to. And then I realized that that was the most joyful time in my life. The most fun I've ever had in my life was having extreme tightwad and just living, you know, way below your means. And so that is what I'm trying to share in my videos, is living way below your means in order to save money. For us now, we have to think about the other end of our life and the rest of our life. And so that is why I am really into saving money now, because that way it's a habit and I just absolutely am having so much fun. I feel like such a relief is off my shoulders that I don't have to work away again, work those long hours. And when I say work away, I mean I had another job and it was very stressful, and I just dumped that job and I dumped the income that that job gave. But I'm realizing that if I can stay at home and save money, I'm actually better off. And that's what I'm trying to share with all of you. So these are really great books. The library has all of these. These are old books. You can get them very cheap at the thrift store or online on eBay, but they are so much fun to read. And so I want to share with you the books that I'm reading, and I also want to share with you what I am learning from them. So I do have a notebook that I have for my money saving ideas and all of the things that I'm implementing. As you've seen today in the thrift store, you saw all of the antiques there, and I just went right on by. I didn't buy any because I don't need to. My house is a lot less full, and you'll be seeing that coming up with more and more videos that I am doing. I just took a look at everything, and I don't want a lot of stuff. And also, I want to be able to have more freedom to be able to be outside and work and be outside and take care of my gardens and not have so much house cleaning because I have so much stuff. But I do love going to the thrift store and I enjoy it. That's the big part I want you to take away from this. I just received a comment from someone who said, "You're not a tightwad, you go to the thrift store." I know. We all get these kind of comments all the time. But the thing is this, you can live your life and enjoy some of the things. You know, life, you only have one life to live. And I enjoy the thrift store, and I enjoy spending that $7 each week. To me, that is thrifty because I'm not spending $70, you know, or $700. I'm spending $7. I'm reading books. I can share these books with all of you. And also I'm getting a lot out of these books. And so, you know, the 3 books that I got today, you know, they're going to be so much fun for me to be able to read these and gain more knowledge. Knowledge is power. And when you learn about yourself and you learn about ways that you can save money if that's what you're looking for, and you learn more about what makes you happy, you know what? This was worth $1.50 for me because it has changed my life, because I realized less is best. And I knew that years ago. And now I realize that's how I want to end my life. I want the rest of my life to be how the beginning of my life was. And when I'm done with it, I donate it back to the thrift store. And then they get to have my donations and make money all over again. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys in the next one, and that is tomorrow. Remember, I have a video out every single day of the week at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you're still subscribed. Every single day I have somebody subscribing saying they didn't know, but YouTube unsubscribed them. Here is the answer to your question. Why in the world would YouTube unsubscribe a channel? For someone like me who puts out a lot of content, if you don't watch every week my videos or comment on my videos, after 2 to 3 weeks, YouTube thinks that you're not interested anymore. They actually take you off subscriptions, and then they feed you with a bunch of other channels to try to get you to subscribe to another channel. And because I have a video out every single day, that means I have a lot of content. That means if you don't watch my content in a week, that'd be 7 videos. If you don't watch one video in seven days, they'll start taking you off. So that's just it. Then they do it to everyone, not just me. And there you go, everyone. So just make sure you give that like, or you make sure you're still subscribed, and watch my videos if you enjoy them, because we are on a fun ride and I can't wait to share with you again. Bye.